All right, take 3. No, I'm not in jail. I'm in my work trailer. It's a construction job trailer. That's what I work out of. But it is Friday, January 23rd. And it's gonna be a great day. I'm waiting for the sun to pop through those trees just over the mountains. We're gonna have blue sky all day. So this is great. I was thinking there was something that I heard today, and it always resonates every time I hear it, and it's pay attention to what comes out of your mouth. Pay attention to the words you say. You know, I remember hearing the study about in school, they took 2 plants, and one of the plants you were supposed to think negative thoughts about, and the other plant you were supposed to think positive, uplifting thoughts to. And the one that got the negative thoughts actually died. It died. It withered, even though it was cared for the same as the other one, but the other one flourished. And when you're watching your words and your thoughts, if you figure just a thought can affect a plant, what a lot of people look at as an inanimate object, think about what it does to your entire body and everything around you. You see, everything around you is energy. You are energy. Everything is energy. Everything's made out of the same stuff, just has different form, density, you know. But if everything is affected the same by a thought, by the energy that you're feeding it, think about the words that you say. If just thoughts can kill, think about the words that you say, whether it's about yourself or someone else. Okay, that can be pretty harsh. It can also be pretty uplifting. Think about the things that you don't say to someone that you think. That'll stop you in your tracks really quick. And that affects them, just like it affects the plant. You gotta keep your brain, your thoughts, your words in check all the time. If you can breathe life into anything and everyone, use that to your advantage. Talk about being the light when nobody else knows. You get to be the secret light in the dark. Just think about all the life and love that you share and think that nobody even sees. And it's not actions being done, it's not physical words being said, but it's the impact that you're having on a person's energy field. You should try it sometime. Go sit in a coffee shop, restaurant, or whatever, and just silently watch the people around you and just think positive, uplifting, soul strengthening words about those people. They don't know you, you don't know them, but when you're thinking all those positive, uplifting things about them, watch your posture change. See how that works. Now just imagine if you went up to them and told them. Don't do it. I wouldn't recommend doing it, or else you might look a little crazy, but when you can actually witness the positive impact that you are able to give someone without saying a thing. It's like giving a compliment to somebody who's never heard one or was really down in the dumps, and wow, okay, it really does make a difference. I'm excited to try this. I'm going to try this tonight. We were invited to go with our company to the virtual golf thing. So we're going to do that. It's a great breakup for the winter. In the summer, we do the company golf tournament. That's always a good time. But it's good to get out and go and mingle. But I'm going to try that and see how that turns out. And I highly recommend you guys do it also. I haven't gotten a whole lot of interaction on my videos. So I really encourage you to, like, subscribe, do all the things. That would be an uplifting, encouraging moment for me. Just as sunrise alone is an uplifting, encouraging moment for me, because we haven't had blue sky in what feels like forever. And I told you on Sunday we were out chasing the sun. So this is a big deal. So I'm changing my view for the day until we get trucks coming in. When it warms up just a little bit more, here it comes. But in the meantime, I just want to encourage you. Be the light that somebody doesn't even know they needed. I love that. I love that. To be the secret Santa, kind of, Nobody knows that you're just showering them with love and uplifting thoughts. I mean, you can see it when you give someone a compliment or whatever, but when you're quietly doing that. But I also encourage you to do it for yourself. Encourage yourself. Talk life. Speak life into your day-to-day. They always say wake up in the morning and have the first thought or words out of your mouth be thank you. But when you're going throughout the day, it's easy. That gets forgotten because you're not in the moment. You're working. You've got a million different tasks in front of you of things that you need and want to do, or things that you have to do. You're driving. When you stay present and keep that thought in the forefront of your mind, man, I'm really proud of myself today. It's been a really great day. I am down another couple pounds, or my hair looks really nice today, or I cannot wait to share love and joy to people that I don't even know. Have a conversation with someone and just shower them with compliments and love. Man, you're so good at that. Let them feel the rays of the sunshine that you're giving. I know that there's a big change coming worldwide. And a lot of people aren't going to realize it until it is here, but there is big changes going on. And I know that some people are going to say, oh, I'm just, got my head in the clouds. And yeah, but something's coming. Something's coming. And I think it's going to be great. And it might look like chaos for a little bit, but man, it's going to be amazing. And when you can train yourself to think and feel and breathe and just radiate kindness and love from your heart for yourself, for everyone around you, everyone that you encounter, even the not so stellar individuals that cross your path on a daily basis, you're the winner. You get to choose that. You get to win in that particular minute. When we're driving, so often, we call it highway blindness, or people just get numb, and you see, they're sitting in the fast lane going just barely the speed limit, and they're not even paying attention. Like, you wonder what is going on inside your head that you're not even noticing that people are passing you in the slow lane. Like, my guy, get over. People are asleep. People get in their lane and just stay there. They don't stay present. They get there and they get comfortable and complacent. And isn't that the same way it is with life? We get comfortable and complacent in the spot that we're in, and we just set on autopilot, cruise control, and we just go back to sleep. I hope that each and every one of us stays awake this weekend. When you stay awake and you start noticing every little bit of amazingness that goes on around you, speak thanks for that. Man, I'm so thankful I got to watch that sunrise. Yeah, I'm so thankful I got to watch that ice melt into water that's going to go into the air. And man, that's going to help our trees. You make a difference. I make a difference. We all make a difference. And when you can stay present in the moment to be able to make that impact, that small little impact on humanity or the earth or the energy around you, man, maybe it's just me and maybe I'm just a hippie, but it's all good. And if you can be the silent changer in a room, sharing positive energy in a room that there's not a whole lot there, man, that light turns right on you, and you'll be put in places you never thought you were going to be. You know, some people call it flipping tables and all of that, but you don't have to. Just like no is a full-on sentence. No. You want to do this? No. It's a full-on sentence. You don't owe anybody an explanation. You don't have to say anything. Just think positive thoughts towards someone. You know, I used to ask my kids all the time, if you had a superpower, what would you choose? I actually asked my kids this at dinner one time. If you had a superpower, what would you choose? You know, like X-ray vision, or you could fly, time travel, you know, read somebody's mind. And we were watching David Blaine, a magician at the time, and my son looks at me and oh, that was a different story, but I said, if we could have dinner with anyone, who would you want? Would you want David Blaine to walk through the kitchen door and, you know, have dinner with us? And my son says, I don't know, Mom, that wouldn't be so cool having him pull a hot dog out of your ear. Side note story there, but I used to ask, what would your superpower be if you had one? And the gift to pause and adjust time, I think, was one of mine. But, you know, running fast and, you know, being invisible. And my kids used to say, oh, I'd love to be able to read the minds of the people in the room. Yeah, I don't know. The older I get, I don't think what anybody thinks of me is any of my business, and I don't really care what anybody else thinks of me. My job is to stay in my lane and just spread as much sunshine as I possibly can. And if that means me doing this, soaking it up along the way, then that's what I'm going to do. I'll share it with you. I'll share it with everyone. But if this is the easiest way that I can make an impact, man, it just flows, you know, it just goes. You're able to do so much without even leaving your room, you know, your spot, your lane, anything. You can sit there and think about the kindness and goodness of the people that you love and the people that you encounter, and give compliments. It's all about the little things that a lot of people just don't care to pay attention to. And then when you start sharing your thoughts, man, you're so good at that. Man, you look great today. People stand up straighter. First of all, everybody wants to be seen. Everyone wants to be seen. It doesn't matter if you're a bum on the street. That's why I said before, make eye contact, share a smile. Everybody wants to be seen. And if that little tiny bit allows you to be the sunshine in somebody's cloudy day, it doesn't cost you nothing but love. And even at that, you've got an endless supply. It's not like a bank account. You know, in reality, the only currency we have is time, and everybody's got the same amount in each and every single day. If love was given away like dollars, we could all make everyone millionaires. All just by being kind. One of these days, love will be the currency and kindness will be the tips. Whether it's wishful thinking, hopeful thinking, or just daydreaming, I don't care. That's the way I'm gonna do it. That's the way I'm gonna do it. Encouragement is my game. I used to be pretty bitter. And I used to wonder, man, my sister, she had it all. She always has friends. Always had friends. And she was always just so happy. And I remember, man, the more sour I was, the worse my life felt. And finally I just decided, you know, I don't, what is it that she has? And then it hit me. She's just kind. She's just kind. She's just got love and love to give. And why not? Okay, well, I figured that out pretty fast. Man, the more love you get, the richer your life gets. Even if it's silent, man. You never know the impact you're going to have on somebody. Whether it's out in the open or in silent. It's always funny because people say, oh, if I was to win the lotto, I wouldn't tell anyone, but there would be signs. Yeah. I'd probably live a pretty peaceful life. Pretty quiet life. There'd be an awful lot of mortgages paid off. Anything to make somebody else's life just a little bit happier. Just a little bit easier. Man, we could all use some ease. Right now, the dead of winter, when it's 17 degrees out, that sunshine right now is my ease. It's like my fuel. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'll forever be chasing the sun, one way or another. Chasing the sun so I can soak it up and give it away on rainy days. Then, days that aren't rainy. I'm always up for a laugh or a giggle. If I can see and help somebody's day get brightened, that's greatest. So do that. Do that. It doesn't cost you anything. All it costs you is for you to stay in your lane, mind your own business, and just be kind. Just drop a compliment. I had one of our drivers say, boy, you're just the ever optimist, aren't you? I says, yes, I am. It's gonna be dark and shady everywhere. At least I could be the light for someone. And if that means just making somebody smile, then that's what it's gonna be. By the way, we have a broody hen, and she's our little silky hen. So we gave her 4 eggs to lay on. She's gonna hatch big old chickens, and she's this little tiny mama. We didn't think we were gonna like the silkies, but we kept them just in case. So luckily we have 1 silky roo, 2 silky hens, and a sea bright. So they're all bannies. They're fun. They're fun. The rest of our hens are a mismatch of all different kinds, from Orpingtons, Jersey Giants, Maricunas, all the kinds that give us pretty eggs, except we don't have any French Copper Morans for those dark ones, but maybe one day. Right now they love us, man. They're overproducing. I've got more eggs than I can give away, but I still give them away. Boy, drivers come in here, hey, how's your egg situation going? You need some eggs? There again, being sunshine. Give what you can. And if you don't have anything to give, at least be kind. I hope wherever you are today that you have sunshine. And if you don't have any sunshine, I hope you can be the sunshine somewhere. Crack a joke. Share love. Be kind. It's going to be a fabulous weekend, even if it is freezing ass cold out there. Everything appreciates the sun. Everything grows from the sun, whether it's us in our hearts or however it goes. Moves animals, grows plants, flowers, thaws out the soil. Anybody else out there planting their garden? I did chaos gardening last year actually, and I've got flowers in with my zucchini and basil in with my tomatoes, and I'm just winging it. You know, I look up a little bit here and there what goes best together, but for the most part, I want to help the bees, and they can help me. I can fill the freezer, can some good stuff, and yeah, give away some zucchinis. Everybody likes zucchinis. If you're lucky enough, you'll have plenty. Last year I had, I think, one. I don't know what happened, if I planted them in the wrong spot or what, but anyway, it's bound to be a great day. The birds are flying too, so they're happy. Might take them a minute because, 17, 18 degrees isn't warm. Just remember today, if you can, pay attention to your words, pay attention to your thoughts, stay in your lane, share love. Even if it's not on the outside, just practice it in your mind. Whether you're looking in the mirror telling yourself you love yourself, man, I look great today, man, you look great today. You look fabulous, you're amazing, your smile looks great, your teeth look white, your eyes are really bright. Drop a compliment to someone. Man, I love your sweater. Just kind of brightens up the day. You never know. That small little compliment makes a big heap of difference. Just be the light. Be sunshine. Stay in your lane. Don't worry about what anybody else is doing. Just share some positivity. And I might say it a lot. I probably do. And I think I've said it in each and every video, but you can make a difference. You don't think you can, but you can. You get to make a difference. Just try it in the silent way, like I said, coffee shop, coffee stand, whatever. Usually we always compliment our baristas or whoever's cooking our meals, which is a good thing because you don't want to be nasty to those people. You don't want to be nasty to anyone, but I wouldn't think you'd want to be nasty to your barista. They'll spit right in your coffee. Or in your food if you're being nasty to the cook. Just be thoughtful and be kind. Try it. Try it. Give yourself a pep talk this morning. Man, I drove to work really solidly. You do it enough, and you'll see your own self standing up straighter. But try it. Try it in a crowded room or in an office or whatever. Silent compliments. And remember, we're all made from the same stuff. When you tell another person, I love you, or you think it, I love you, just the way you are, just reflected right back at you. Interesting thought. Anyway, enjoy the day. I hope wherever you are, you will have sunshine. Go out there and be kind. Have a great one.